Well, welcome back to Aldridge Farm. This is, again, as I've been saying on all my other videos, this is the last one I'll be releasing before Christmas. Should be 9 meters. Just setting this up to, oops. I'm just going to do a little, we're just going to put the beat in today, hopefully. And we've got Tom is busy spraying water about us. We're still exceedingly dry on this farm for some reason. Let's just have another look and see how that goes. I think we want to come over a bit. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Right, we now found out what. See, I remember, yeah. Oh, by the way, I remember what my key bindings were for the GPS, so I can actually get rid of most of that. Shouldn't want that anymore. Unfold. What's the bet we hit a tree? Yeah. Oh, I don't want course play up, so we'll give it a try. Switch on, hit that, and hit down. That's it. Now we'll just have a look and see how it's going. See if we can go a bit quicker on that. Oh, I might go about 10 over than I thought. Right, I found out what Kylie was trying to tell me. It's not a longish tale, but basically her partner, boyfriend, other half, or whatever you wish to call him, because of the manager down at the train depot. Well, it's not really a train depot, it's a merchant's and a international shipper. Well, they've been shipping stuff out all over the world. I'll just do this little corner while I'm here. Get back into the cab. Right, they had a lot of trouble with a particular American ship, load to ship, and another company tried and messed it up completely, and he took over and managed to sort it all out. Now the firm was so pleased that they offered him a job managing one of their smaller plants in America, and he's decided to take it. Which means Kylie's going with him. It's near the Bible Belt. Now, one of the problems is, as the management of this company told him, that where he's going is not a good idea to be living together unmarried. Apparently it's against their fundamentalist feelings. So, Kylie and John are getting married. No wedding, but not one of them going to be attending. They decided they're going to go over across. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Take it down to 10, that's better. Ah, no, Tom's finished. I'm just going to have to go across and move him onto the next field. In fact, we could actually increase the size of this very slightly. I think it's a little bit too small here. Whilst we're here, I'll just go and move Tom. He should have sprayed some water down on this one. Now we've got the other one to do, and I've got a feeling I haven't even got a course for that. That is, let's just check. We were on 11 north, so we need 11 south. Have we got a 19 meter course on here or anything similar? I haven't got one amongst our ones, but here we are, 11 south, 19 meter. I've got one, we just haven't put it into the correct place yet. So we're going to keep Tom is going to just be spraying some water around just to try and get some moisture into these crops. So Right, let's get back to mine. And back to the story. Right, they're going to go across a month before his job starts. They're going to have a holiday. And they're going to go to Vegas and get married. Very nice for some. Oh dear, I cannot back up to save my life. Let's swing right round and come in from the other way. It's going to be simpler. I'm going to be all day if not. Now, what that means is Tom and myself will be left on one simmer and just increase the size of that very slightly. Take it up to a full 9 meters. Odd. That's better. 8.9. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Right. Hope we can get onto the thing from here. That must have been a very long pause. Was that saving? Yeah, so oh, Kylie's got herself a job too. Apparently they also got an experimental farm near this plant, and she's going to go and work there. Not in charge, but as a charge hand. Once they'd learnt what she was capable of. So it looks like they've fallen on the feet. I don't blame them at all. It's just a pity that every time I get someone worked into our ways here, and they have to go and leave. Is it something I say? Is it something I do? Oh, that's it. Didn't actually mean to jump out there. It looks like we might have missed a whole heap there. I'm just refilling my vape. I realised I was out of juice. Right, now let's have a look. Oh yeah, we missed a bit. Oh, we can fill those in later, because we can. Right. It should be okay from now on. Let's hope we've got it. Have a look behind. I can't actually see, but looks like we're there. Oh, this is the beet going in. The last thing to plant this year. Get this in out of the way, and Tom and myself can take it a little bit easier. Well, except I think I'm going to have Tom spraying water about just about every day. As we are dreadfully short. This has taken me back to that, was it 7 years roughly without any rain. It was a terrible time. I hope we don't hit that again. Yeah, slightly out this side now. Well, it should in theory now be right. Now we've done one each way. In theory. I'm just going to dye's finished again. I think we're going to be doing a lot of backwards and forwards here. We'll do another one up, then we're going. So that's one of the reasons, because they're coming in a bit late. We're going to have to do a headland afterwards, but that's no issue, no real issue. Get rid of this again. Don't want to see that up there. Don't really want to see the frame rate up there. I haven't actually done anything about optimising the map, re-optimising the map after my playing around with it. I'll leave it as it is. That's not that bad. Apart from the fact, if I start playing with it, I'm bound to break it some more. Yeah, so if you think about it, over the years we started off, myself, Charlie and Paul. Oh, Charles and Paul, must give me his correct name. He does not like being called Charlie. I keep forgetting that. It does upset him. Now, he left, well, he was here because we got Justin in for a short while until he could get a place of his own. Oh, missed a whole huge bit there. Oh, come down to the bottom, then we better go and mow Tom around, because we do want to try and get everything sprayed with water again. Should I do one more? Take him over to 14. I think it's and get him to do that. Then they come back, refill the water, and get him to do. And he should back do most of the rest except for 19 here. Oh, we've got 12 also to do. A couple more fills of water. Then I'll have a look around and see if we need any fertiliser and or herbicide on here. We will have to put some herbicide on here. Whoa. Try and level this up a bit better. Right, we'll go and see what he's up to now. He's done this one. We'll take him down to 14. Take that off. There we go again, another massive save. This of course will have plenty of weed in because it's the organic seed barley. Alright, bit stupid taking down to 14. We'll just do the home field first, and once he's got a full tank, take him down to 14 and bring him back. Alright, let's get him onto the home field. Fourteen of 212s, 4, 5, 1, 7, 6, and 19 north. Oh, and Wolf may have 19 south to do with a bit of luck. Right, get him sorted out on this one. Home field 19 metre. I'll have to come out of cab to see where the indicator is. That's over here, right. This has grown nicely. Moisture isn't too bad here, actually. I think, so I think I'm going to leave the moisture here. Yeah, if we do that, we might over wet this. We'll put some in there on the next growth stage. Alright. Well, we've got enough here to do 12. Yeah, I was going through. I'll try 10 first. We're going through the pit where head working for us. Charles and Paul were the first two. Charles left to manage the stables. Well, that's all. No, it isn't. That is not all right. That definitely wants doing. Should have walked the fields first, but I didn't. It's going to take long to do this one. Then we take them down to 12. We might get the 12s done. Almost what we've got here. So we've done all of 11 using 40%. So we should really, in theory, be all right. Right now then. Yes. Then we got Justin whilst those two were working for us. Charles then left. Justin left. Kylie came in. Now Kylie's leaving. Paul, of course, in the meantime, has fell from the sky and has done himself an old nasty. Never walk again, but we're getting him sorted slowly. And Paul is about the only constant, although he has been missing a few times. Through different things, and Charles. Charles got spent a year in prison, or just under a year in prison. And he's in Barbados, marrying her ladyship. Sorry for some. I don't know how he's going to get on as a married man. I'm afraid doing worse than me, actually. How are we doing here? How are we? Getting well on the way of Doesn't take long with this seeder, 9 metres. It's always worthwhile getting a big planter. The fields we're going to use, things we've got a planter for, are going to be big. We're hardly likely to be button beat into 4 and 5, for example. If we did, we'd have to rent a small planter. 6 metres is almost too big for those two. Yeah, so I've decided we're going to see how we can do it. I've talked to Tom and he's perfectly willing to give it a try, just the two of us. If that will work, that'll be great, because frankly it's not quite enough work for 3. But at times, because we do need the 3, we've got harvest coming in and we've got something else that needs doing, but we manage somehow. We can always bring in someone. That won't be unknown. I'm certain I could bring Justin in as worst kind of worst. Well, 56. Oh, we'll get 12 done. We'll do 12 next. Just looking at how Tom's doing. And that's if we need any in 12. I cannot remember. I know some of them are very short of water. And others ain't too bad. I'll do the sense I've been down. I'll go down to the bottom again. Take it down this way, and then we get him moved over onto 12. We'll have to try and make certain that Tom's allowed to drive the combine. That would be a little bit nasty if he couldn't. I don't fancy doing all the combine work myself. I'll do a fair amount of it, but I do like to be able to dodge in and out, and carting suits me. I can be there when he wants me, and then go and do something else in between time. To that end, we're going to have to resort the partnership out yet again. It seems to be every few minutes we have to sort that out. Just turn it round. Right, let's go and change him over onto 12. Go around the headlands now as we can. It's not looking too bad in this field. Be nice when we get full moisture in the edge has got plenty of water, but you go into it and it's rather short. What tall should it be? The old jokes are the best. Still got that muck that I need to move. I remember the year of the drought where it's actually putting muck on the field, on top of the crop to try and keep it moist. I don't want to have to do that again. But it did work. We did get quite a bit of extra moisture. Alright, now let's just try this. Is field 12. Oh, where's field 12? Field 12 north should be 19 metre. Should be on the right one. We are. Find out where Good job there's no crop destruction on this. I'm just gonna do it so it drives roughly in the right direction while it's over here. Have to keep reminding myself I'm on 15 rather than 17, and things like course play are not as good on 15. The changes they made to it this year are, or for 17, are remarkable. Get this right. We should get this. Well, I may not get this done on screen. What I will do is finish this off on my Christmas break. Well, I've been running 21 minutes. I'm only going to run half an hour. This is the last video I will be making, as I say, to be released in any of the series during 2017. I tried to take a break between the 18th of December and the 1st of January. It's a nice 2-week break, and there goes the save game again. Makes a lovely little break. It's just what I need. Recharge the batteries. I might put up a video, but a special. It depends on what actually happens. There's a couple of maps I'm waiting to see. Well, one I'm waiting to see. Not when the big boys are going. One the small. Well, there's two actually. Thinking about it. I'm not going to say any more than that. I don't know how. Oh, I know how far one is. We're probably over 70% now, but he's on the trees. He's not going too quickly. Was he's trying to place trees in? I did think about sending you a carol, but I don't want to make any more of the subscribers disappear. So you're safe. Let's see. Yeah, we should about finish spraying 12, both halves of 12, and get at least over half this field. So don't worry about the time on there. Just take this as another day from the last one you were with us. I have advanced to growth stage 1, but that's as far as I've gone. I haven't advanced the time, because I think early summer is about the latest you could really plant the beet. I didn't want to get into midsummer too early. This here is going to need both water and herbicide on. I think we might probably be alright for. No, wrong one, that's the one. Hit the right button, will you? Oh, and we'll put some nutrients. We'll see what it looks like when I set the growth stages. And any nutrients or anything like that we want, we're just going to spray it. Anything to get water in. At 29%. Moisture is not high enough. It wants to be in the 50s. About 57 is spot on. I say Tom will be doing this almost every day. He will be spraying water about. He will be getting fed up with water by the time he's done. Yeah, we'll go around and do the headlands at the end. And away we go again for yet another one. And we'll probably finish this off in the off screen. As I said, it's going to take a little while, even with a 9-meter seeder. Sorry, planter. Get the terminology right. But this should be a very good seed bed. If we miss some, it's not going to matter too much. There's going to be plenty of beet in this field. It's a big field. It's one of the bigger ones I think we're beet in. Next year, because we go up to the north side of this field, that's going to be a bit more tricky to play around with. We're going to need some cash, although this, with what we've got in the ground, we should do very well indeed out of it. So we've got a bob or two's worth of crop in. Well, the big thing is I'm not going to get my normal discount and good service from the transport, from the export company for the beet this year. With John missing from the, just hope his successor is as kind to me. Oh, right, we need to do the. That's at the other one. That's north. We need to do the middle. 12 mil. 19 meters. One of the beauties when you've been playing a map for a long time, you do get all the courseplay courses in. You've done all the work. Again, there's a lot better on 17 with the auto generate course. That works very well indeed, I found. Alright. Let's get up here and just let him finish that off, then we will end this video. Should give us a chance. Oh, we're over halfway now. Look at that, we're going to have quite a few odd bits to fill in at the end. And I noticed that Tom's just changed to the front tank on his sprayer. There should be enough in there to do last bit of 12. Let's get this round and in position for another pass. Gets a bit samey after a while when you're seeding like this. I filled this seeder up, which is why we're so low on cash. I went round to the garden centre, just filled the seeder up. I don't think I should have bothered really. I've got more than enough. I couldn't be bothered to try and get the seed tank out of the shed. That's one of the problems, being lazy. These bits down there will be filled in. I'm not gonna leave quite this amount to unseeded. let's just do a... Oh, we need a screenshot anyway, so we might as well... I'm not certain what the livestock manager is, what... No, it isn't that. Right, we'll leave that up there, that's not going to hurt. That'll do for a screenshot. Get back in the cab. Better get the screen stuff up again after I want that one. So we've done this. Get rid of that. It's better so I can see me full HUD again. Well, go away. Problem when you're using the same keys for the same things, it gets a little bit awkward to tell what we're doing. Oh, yeah. Just checking my video recorder was still going, and it is, I'm glad to say. It would be somewhat embarrassing if for once the game keeps going and the recording software breaks. Well, he must be getting through now. He's down to 30% water, and that 30% in that front tank. He hasn't got a lot left. I hope he's going to have enough left to finish. Should really matter note of which ones we've already done. I'll tell mother-in-law and she can make out a sheet for me. I will most probably finish this off screen. I will most probably finish spraying water about off screen, and we'll come back and start another. When we come back in the new year, we'll start a new day. I'm not certain exactly when Kylie is leaving, but it won't be that long. And because that means I'm going to have to sort out someone to keep an eye on BP's farm. I'm talking about it. I haven't seen much of the old boy lately. He's been spent so much time in Ireland. I ain't seen much of Sean either. Up was this sheep farm up the north end. He seems to like the sheep more than anything else. I don't know if we will have enough water to finish that off. Oh dear. We'll do another up and down, and I'll call it anyway. So I might as well start my wind down now. I must thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and wish to see more of the good ones on FS15, if you just sort of stumbled on this and thought, what the hell someone's still playing this for, I still enjoy it, and this map I particularly enjoy. And he's out of things. Alright, yeah, so subscribe. If you've got any comments, questions, queries, or anything, or suggestions, feel free to post them. I read every comment, and I try and reply to everyone. Oh, I think with that, I'm going to wish you a compliments of the season, and have a very, I hope, happy and prosperous new year, and I will see you in the new year. So it's from Merman, it's cheerio for now. Cheerio.